In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on December 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Vancouver Canucks. The Columbus Blue Jackets are traveling to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, where they will face off against the Vancouver Canucks. Currently, Columbus sits at the bottom of the Metropolitan Division standings with a record of 11-11-3. In contrast, the Vancouver Canucks hold 4th place in the Pacific Division, boasting a slightly better record of 13-7-4. Notably, during the 2023-2024 season, the Canucks compiled a 1-0-1 record in their meetings against the Blue Jackets, which suggests they've been the more dominant team in their recent matchups. This season, the Columbus Blue Jackets have struggled on the road as underdogs, recording a disappointing 4-7 record against the puck line in those situations. Meanwhile, the Canucks are returning home after a long road trip and are likely eager to play in front of their supportive home crowd. Additionally, the rest they've had should provide them with an advantage in this contest. On the flip side, the Blue Jackets are on the second leg of a back-to-back set of games, which may leave them fatigued heading into this matchup. Historically, goaltender Kevin Lankinen has performed well against Columbus with a career record of 7-3-0 in 11 games, alongside a 2.77 goals against average and a save percentage of .918. Recent meetings between these two teams have often been closely contested, with 3 of the last 4 games extending into overtime. While this may tempt bettors to consider the underdog's chances, the circumstances don't favor the Blue Jackets. Columbus struggles on the road and is unlikely to reverse that trend in this scenario. Conversely, the Canucks have been consistently earning points, collecting them in 5 of their last 6 games, and are primed for a strong showing on home ice. Given the favorable scheduling and their momentum, the Vancouver Canucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams possess dynamic offenses that will aim to light up the scoreboard in this contest. The Blue Jackets, who average 3.46 goals per game, will look to capitalize on opportunities created by forwards such as Kirill Marchenko and Sean Monahan. These players, supported by the rest of the offensive unit, excel at advancing the puck into the offensive zone and generating quality scoring chances through precise passing. On the other side, the Canucks, who have scored an impressive 11 goals over their last 3 games, are well equipped to exploit Columbus' defensive weaknesses. Vancouver's forward group, including Elias Pettersson, Connor Garland, and Pius Suter, will likely push the pace, while defenseman Quinn Hughes can dictate play from the blue line. The defensive struggles of the Blue Jackets were evident when they allowed 6 goals in their last outing on Thursday night. That vulnerability could prove costly again as they face a Vancouver offense that averages 3.25 goals per game. While Columbus is capable of putting up offensive numbers of their own, the combination of Vancouver's potent scoring ability and the Blue Jackets' inconsistent defense makes this game a likely candidate for a high-scoring affair. Taking all factors into account, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Anaheim Ducks. The Minnesota Wild, boasting an impressive 17-4-4 record, have emerged as one of the most consistent and dominant teams in the NHL during the early stages of the 2024-2025 season. With their 2 marquee players performing at peak levels, the Wild appear poised to make a serious run at the Stanley Cup. Their balanced play, coupled with exceptional individual performances, has given fans and analysts alike high hopes for a deep postseason campaign. On Friday, the Wild will face a surprising challenge in the Anaheim Ducks, who have a 10-11-3 record. Despite their youth and the setbacks they've faced, including a significant injury in their last game, the Ducks have fought hard throughout the season. However, with a depleted lineup and a roster that skews young, it remains to be seen whether Anaheim can maintain their competitiveness against a team as formidable as Minnesota, the Wild seem to have finally unlocked their full potential this season, continuing their dominance over the Ducks in recent years. In their last 10 head-to-head matchups, Minnesota has amassed a commanding 9-1 record against Anaheim. Even more impressive, they've been flawless in Anaheim during that span, winning all 5 games while outscoring the Ducks by a decisive 19-5 margin. Heading into this contest, the Wild's well-rounded game and a red-hot Kirill Kaprizov make them heavy favorites to assert their dominance once again. Anaheim's struggles have been most apparent on both ends of the ice. Offensively, they've had difficulty generating scoring opportunities, ranking 31st in the league in high-danger scoring chances at just 41.6%. Defensively, they've allowed an NHL worst 33.3 shots per game, leaving their goaltenders to shoulder an unsustainable workload. In stark contrast, Minnesota ranks 10th in high-danger scoring chances at 52.7%. and has been stellar defensively. Philip Gustafsson, in particular, is having an outstanding season, ensuring the Ducks are unlikely to find many quality scoring chances in this game. While Anaheim has provided bettors with value recently by hitting big underdog payouts, this matchup heavily favors the Wild. Minnesota has been exceptional on the road, boasting a 10-1-3 away record this season. They've also dominated recent games against Anaheim, winning 9 of the last 10 meetings, including an 11-2 aggregate score over the last 3 matchups. Moreover, 9 of Minnesota's 10 road victories this season have come by a margin of 2 or more goals. Given these trends, the Minnesota Wild to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Minnesota will open a back-to-back set on Friday, with Marc-Andre Fleury likely starting in net. Fleury has been solid this season, posting a 5-0-1 record with a 2.64 goals against average and a .905 save percentage. Meanwhile, the Ducks are expected to turn to Lukas Dostal, who has shown promise by allowing 3 or fewer goals in each of his last 4 starts. Despite these efforts, scoring has been limited in games featuring both teams recently. Each of the Wild's last 5 games and 5 of the Ducks' last 7 contests have featured fewer than 6 total goals. While offense might appear to be a strength for both teams on paper, recent matchups and performances suggest otherwise. Goaltending has been a standout feature, particularly for the Wild in Anaheim, where they've allowed just 1 goal per game across their last 5 visits. In fact, the under has hit in 7 of Minnesota's last 10 games, with the team allowing just 21 goals during that stretch. Similarly, the Ducks have seen the under prevail in 7 of their last 10 outings, giving up 4 or more goals only twice. Even if Marc-Andre Fleury gets the nod for Minnesota, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Stars versus Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have built momentum with back-to-back victories and are now set to host the Dallas Stars, who are coming off a loss that snapped their recent winning streak. Dallas had managed 3 consecutive victories before their last defeat, maintaining a 6-4 record over their previous 10 games. Currently, the Stars hold the 5th highest point total in the Western Conference, and this game marks their first meeting of the season against the Golden Knights. Vegas has also been in strong form, winning 2 straight and 3 of their last 4 games. Over their past 10 contests, they've posted a solid 6-3-1 record, earning the 2nd most points in the Western Conference. With a successful stretch of games under their belt, the Golden Knights are looking to capitalize on their momentum. In their most recent home game, the Golden Knights secured a 1-0 shutout victory, showcasing their defensive strength. Over their last 2 games, they've allowed just 1 goal combined. In contrast, the Stars conceded 3 goals in their most recent loss but had given up only 1 goal in each of their 2 wins prior to that. This matchup features Dallas' strong defensive unit, ranked 2nd in the league in goals allowed per game, clashing with a potent Vegas offense that tallied 4 goals in their previous outing. Adin Hill is expected to return to the net for Vegas, and the 28-year-old goaltender has been in excellent form, allowing more than 2 goals just once in his last 7 starts. Vegas defense rebounded impressively after a tough loss against Utah, solidifying their performance heading into this game. The Stars, however, are dealing with a significant setback as they've lost center Tyler Seguin to a lower body injury. Seguin, an essential piece of their offense, has recorded 20 points this season but will now be sidelined for at least 4 months. Without him, Dallas could struggle to match the offensive output of the Golden Knights, who are 10-3-0 at home this season, compared to the Stars' 6-7-0 road record. This game shapes up to be an exciting clash between 2 strong Western Conference teams. Vegas enjoys a considerable advantage on home ice, boasting a dominant record at the Fortress. While Dallas has been outstanding at home, their performance on the road has been inconsistent. Coming off a loss to the Kings, the Stars face a Vegas team riding a 2-game win streak. Both teams share similarities, including strong home performances and middling road results, but Vegas home ice could prove decisive. Therefore, the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. Defensively, both teams have been exceptional, with the total going under in each of their last 3 games. Dallas ranks second in the NHL for goals allowed per game, and despite conceding 3 in their last loss, gave up only 1 in each of their prior 2 victories. Vegas' defensive play has also been stellar, surrendering just 1 goal across their last 2 games. Both teams are expected to deliver strong defensive performances in this contest. Goaltenders Jake Oettinger and Adin Hill have been excellent so far this season. Dallas also boasts a top-tier penalty kill, while Vegas has allowed the second fewest power play opportunities in the league. Dallas leans heavily on its defensive structure, and each of their last 3 games has seen fewer than 6 total goals. Additionally, 7 of the last 10 meetings between the Stars and Golden Knights have ended with 5 or fewer goals. Despite the offensive firepower on both sides, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.